don't have to change everything overnight. You just need to change today. One shift in thought, one better habit, one act of courage. That's how transformation begins. In this video, I'll show you why small, consistent change is more powerful than grand intentions, and how one decision today can create a ripple effect through your entire life. We often think transformation requires massive, overwhelming efforts, but in reality, it's the power of one small change done consistently that rewires your life. Maybe that change is waking up 30 minutes earlier, or putting your phone away for 1 hour to sit in silence. Maybe it's having that tough conversation you've been avoiding, or choosing not to respond with anger today. Don't underestimate the compound effect of one right action done daily. Let's begin. First off, let me share with you a classic story. There was once a young monk living in a remote Himalayan monastery. Every day he swept the same floor, served the same food, meditated at the same time, year after year. One morning, feeling stuck and frustrated, he asked the elder monk, "Master, when will I become enlightened?" The master replied, "When you learn to do one thing better each day." "Just one thing?" the monk asked. "Yes," said the master, "even if it's how you breathe while sweeping." From that day forward, the young monk didn't try to master everything at once. He simply chose one area to improve each day. Over time, not only did his tasks become more refined, but his inner awareness sharpened. A few years later, he reached a profound inner stillness, not through dramatic changes, but through the power of one small improvement repeated over time. Now, let's bring this into modern life. Take the story of James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. He talks about the idea of getting 1% better each day, not 100%, not a full lifestyle overhaul, just 1%. Over a year, that single daily shift compounds into a 37 times improvement. That's the math of micro-discipline. We often wait for New Year's Day, for Monday, for when I'm ready. But the truth is, your life doesn't change in the future. It changes now, in the present. The only moment you can act in is today. If you choose to ignore this moment, nothing changes. But if you choose to embrace it, everything can. If you're waiting for the perfect time to change, you'll wait forever. In a moment, I'll walk you through a practice I use daily to create forward momentum. Even on the hardest days, stay until the end, because the final challenge I'll give you may become the start of your breakthrough. Let's now take the spiritual perspective. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, no effort on the path is ever wasted. Even a little practice of this dharma protects one from great fear. That means even the smallest sincere effort made toward bettering yourself is never lost. Whether it's one deep breath before reacting, one moment of self-control, one prayer of gratitude, it is recorded in your spiritual account. The divine doesn't expect perfection, just progress. Every time you choose self-discipline over temptation, you align yourself with your higher nature. Every time you choose forgiveness over resentment, your soul evolves. This is the spiritual math. One humble action in the right direction is far more powerful than 100 empty intentions. Let's now take the scientific lens. Neuroscience shows us that every action you take strengthens a neural pathway. Think of your brain like a forest. Every time you take a new action, you're carving out a trail. If you repeat it, the trail becomes a path. Keep going, and it becomes a highway. That's how habits form. That's how you rewire a mindset. So, if today you choose to pause before complaining, you're laying the foundation for a more grateful mind. If you choose to work out for just 10 minutes, you're training your body to prioritize health. Every decision is a vote for the person you want to become. Let me give you a modern example. A friend of mine was struggling with anxiety. Instead of waiting for the anxiety to disappear, he decided to change just one thing: how he started his mornings. No phone, no email, just 10 minutes of silence and journaling. At first, it felt awkward, but after a few weeks, his mornings became his anchor. His anxiety reduced, his focus improved, and it all started with one change, one choice, one new pattern. Another example: a woman who wanted to lose weight started with one simple promise: no sugary drinks. That was it. No complicated meal plans, just that. Within months, not only had she dropped pounds, but she felt more in control, more confident. That one change gave her the momentum to tackle the next challenge. So, what about you? What's the one thing you can change today that would have a ripple effect? Maybe it's drinking water before coffee, replacing 10 minutes of scrolling with 10 minutes of stillness, speaking kindly to yourself in the mirror, ending your day with a prayer or reflection, choosing not to gossip at work, smiling at one stranger on your commute. It doesn't need to be huge, it just needs to be true. Let me now give you 10 practical tips you can start with today. Number 1, set a 3-minute timer and sit in silence. No phone, no music, just observe your breath. Number 2, write down one thing you're grateful for. Feel it deeply. Number 3, choose water over soda just for today. Number 4, text one person you appreciate. Let them know. Number 5, don't check your phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. Number 6, before you speak, ask yourself, is this kind, necessary, and true? Number 7, walk for 10 minutes after a meal. Number 8, make your bed with full attention. It sets the tone for order. Number 9, choose one negative thought and flip it. Turn "I'm not good enough" into "I'm learning and growing." Number 10, before you sleep, reflect on the day. What did you do well? What can you improve tomorrow? None of these require you to move mountains, but they do move your mind. And when the mind moves in the right direction, everything follows. Now let's return to something deeper: the soul. Spiritually speaking, every small choice is not just about discipline or habit. It is a step toward becoming who your soul already knows you are: a divine being with unlimited potential. But that potential must be realized through action. The Vedas speak of tapasya, inner effort or self-discipline. Each time you choose right over easy, you accumulate tapasya. This spiritual fire burns away ignorance, doubt, and ego. You may not see results immediately, but just like a tree grows silently beneath the soil before it breaks the surface, your inner growth is happening quietly beneath your everyday choices. Here's what most people miss: big breakthroughs are made possible by small consistencies. The person who becomes fit is the one who exercises even when they don't feel like it. The one who finds peace is the one who chooses silence even when chaos surrounds them. The one who feels connected to the divine is the one who remembers to whisper thank you before sleeping. One day, these little things won't feel so little. They'll be your way of life. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for motivation. That moment may never come. Instead, create it. Decide, what is your one change today? Write it down, commit to it, start small, but start. It might be uncomfortable. It might feel pointless at first, but it isn't. The seed of transformation has to be planted before the fruit can be tasted. You don't need to be great to begin, but you need to begin to become great. Let me leave you with this: you don't need to change your whole life today. You just need to change one thing, one change in your routine, one shift in your thinking, one small win. Do it consistently, and you'll look back 1 year from now and realize that was the moment everything began to change. So start today. Make one change to better yourself. Your future self is already thanking you.